on Game Night, Nikki, Lincoln, AJ, and myself, Dave, are going to play Funkoverse Strategy Game, a game for 2 to 4 players, published by Funko Games and designed by Prospero Hall. So, let's get down and get...
Funko?
Poppin'!
Poppin' and lockin'.
Oh, we're poppin'.
Hey Dave.
Hey AJ.
Can you explain to us Funkoverse Harry Potter?
I can. Funkoverse Harry Potter is... Funkoverse itself is just a game system. And the Funko characters we're using for the game are the Harry Potter characters. Oh, and that came off. It's supposed to...
Easily removable.
They're easily removable bases for reasons we'll explain later. All right. It's sort of like HeroClix-ish, and it's more like a tug-of-war than it is like, say, an out-war game per se, but it's kind of that. In this case, Nikki and I are going to be Lord Voldemort and Bellatrix Lestrange, and you guys are going to be Harry Potter and Hermione Granger. And in this particular game, we are playing not the very first base, try this first game, because that's way too simple. We're going to play one of the scenarios. The game comes with 4, I think, different scenarios. This one we're going to play as flags. There's one called Control. There's one on the back side of each card, and this board, as you'll see, is different on this scenario card because the board also is different on the back. The other side, I think, is the Room of Requirement. This is Diagon Alley. But the rules for all of those are basically the same, and that is, it is primarily, I would assume, sold as a 2-player game, but when you play 4 players, basically, you guys get a turn, then we get a turn, then you get a turn, then we get a turn. So it's kind of as if it were a 2-player game. When it is your turn, one of you guys can decide which one of you takes your turn. So there's no turn order as far as these characters go. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. All right. So when it is your turn, here's what you're going to do. You're going to take 2 actions from the actions that you have in front of you. There are 5 basic actions, and then we all have 3 special actions that are specific to our characters, okay? So, as you can see on this little flags scenario, these are the little starting areas where we're gonna be. So let's say I'm starting here, but I can be anywhere within that rectangle. So what are the actions? Well, one of them is move. You can move 2 spaces, all right? Moving 2 spaces, you can go diagonally or any direction. The rules diagonally.
I was thinking that
too. The rules for movement are as follows, all right? You cannot move through any of these blue traced black walls, all right? Which means if I'm here, I cannot make that diagonal. They've done a very good job of making the walls extend further than these little diagonal corners so that there's no doubt that you cannot make that move, okay? I can also not move through either of my opponents. Oh. So if you're in a space, I cannot move through that space, okay? I can move through any of my allies. So I can move through Nikki in this case to end up there.
Voldemort.
Can you move diagonally if there's no wall? You just gave you that as an example.
Yes, because there is no wall here. The only wall obstructions are very clearly...
Cool. I was just wondering if it was orthogonally or orthogonally.
Okay. You can...
Orthogonally.
Here, let me have one of your characters. Okay. I cannot move through Hermione Granger in this situation. I can move through Hermione Granger in this situation.
It's just walking right over.
I can step over her, basically. Okay? And you cannot end your space in a space with another character. So one of your actions is move. That's one of your basic actions. Another basic action is you can challenge, all right? This is how we're going to do these fights in the game. It's with these dice. When you challenge in a basic challenge, okay, you roll 2 dice to challenge an rival that is adjacent to you, okay? Note, these 2 rivals are not adjacent because of this wall interrupting their line of sight. Basically, adjacency involves line of sight. So, because if you can't move through that space, you can't see through that space. Mm-hmm. All right? And that, let me have Harry Potter. That is only because of the wall. So if I were here, I could move through these two characters because that's a clear path, even though they're blocking. And this is going to matter later for ranged attacks, which I'll get to. We're not there yet. But that's how line of sight and adjacency works. When you challenge someone, you roll 2 dice. And when you roll dice, if you are attacking, you want either of these 2 symbols. Each little POW is 1, and each of the 3 exclamation points is 3. So if I were to roll this, I would have hit with 4.
Ooh.
Okay?
Nice.
The person that you are attacking rolls dice equal to their little shield number on their cards. We each have a 1 and a 2.
Wow.
If you were going to roll 1, then you roll 1.
2?
No. Crazy, right? If you roll 1, you roll 1. If you roll 2, you roll 2.
Glass cannon,
well,
I'm sure.
You'll see when we get to special powers.
Yeah.
There are some advantages to him actually being damaged.
Oh.
In any case, all you have to do is roll to win your attack is to roll more than your opponent. All right? You don't lose anything for losing. So if my attack fails, that does not hurt me in any way.
Okay.
What if you tie?
But tie is the same thing as a lose. I have to do more than you to hit you.
Okay.
But if I do more than you, let's say I attack Harry Potter and then you would fall down like this. You are now knocked down. Okay? If I attacked you and you were knocked down, you would then be knocked out. And you would go off the board on 1 of your, this is called your cooldown track, and you'll see even it says place knocked out characters here. All right? So, that's the basic language and how challenges work. All right? An assist is for 1 of your movement points. If you are adjacent to one of your allies and they're down, you can help them up. All right? Interact does not always occur, but in this particular board, interact is going to involve these tokens, which I will explain later. And then finally, rally, which is if you start your turn down, you can spend your entire turn to get back up.
Cool.
So those are the basic actions that are always available to you. Additionally, we all have 3 special actions, okay? And I will just do mine for now. So one of my actions that I have is I can cast the Confundo spell, all right? The Confundo spell has a range of 4, so it allows me to attack from 4 away instead of adjacency. And it says range 4, challenge 2, which means I'm going to roll 2 dice. In addition, I will then give my targeted attack, as long as I have one of these cards. Mm-hmm. It's a bad thing if you get a card like this from me, and I'll explain this in a second. Let's talk about range 4, attack 2. So, range is line of sight. The line of sight rules are the same as movement rules. So, in this situation, I cannot attack Harry Potter because he is blocked by Hermione. In this situation, I can attack Harry Potter because my ally does not block my line of sight.
But it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that too far? Range 4?
1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah, fair enough.
Okay.
4. Thank you. All right. So that's one way it works. I cannot attack Harry Potter because I cannot see him past this diagonal.
Diagonally.
All right. I can, of course, attack him here, but I could not attack Hermione Granger. And even here I couldn't do it, or here I couldn't do it. As long as my line of sight goes anywhere through this Harry Potter square, that blocks me in this case because this is an opponent and not an ally. All right, so that's line of sight.
Unless he was laying down, right?
Unless he was laying down, correct.
Okay.
And even though we don't have 3 characters, if this were another good character and we're here, I could attack this character through that diagonal.
As previously stated,
As
the heads
previous-
don't actually... The giant heads
Funko
don't.
heads do not, yeah. We don't talk about it. Okay. Imperio, I can control a rival that I can see within 3 squares and make them do a basic action. I assume that basic action would be to move them in a direction I would want to move them because I can't imagine I would want to assist them or whatever, but... and then my final thing is I can, for an action, take Bellatrix and put her here on the cooldown track. All right?
What does that do?
I will explain that in a second. All right? So we all have these special actions, and the way you use those actions is you have to spend the color token associated with that action. Bellatrix comes with a blue and a gray, and Voldemort comes with a yellow and a gray. You guys have yours as well. This is the pool for your entire team. So Nikki will never be able to use this blue one, and I'll never be able to use this yellow one.
Yeah.
And you have a similar situation going on,
right.
in that you will never be able to use the gray one. But even though we have 2 gray ones, Nikki can use them both if she wants. Maybe I don't use any of them. And the way these work is when you use one of these special actions and you have the token, you spend it. In this case, I have a gray 3, and a blue 1. You're going to take that and you're going to put it on this number on your cooldown track.
So that's using that one, and then you can't use it till it gets back down?
Correct, because at the end of every round, everything on here slides down 1. So if this looked like this, at the end of the round, this would be like this, and at the end of the next round, this would be like this, and anything that slides off is back in the game. All right? So when your character is knocked down and goes here, it comes back the very next round. It will slide off, and you will go in one of your starting spaces. Okay?
Okay.
In addition to 3 special whatevers, and we're going to read all of these, we all have a special ability as well. Bellatrix's special ability is that when I slide off of the cooldown track, instead of starting in one of the start spaces, I may go in any space adjacent to one of my allies. So, the reason that I would use this in the middle of my turn is that if I intentionally take myself out to here, for one thing, I can't be hit anymore. And for another thing, at the end of the round, I can come back there. So it's a way I can manipulate myself back onto the board, not in the starting area.
Nice.
Okay? Now that may or may not come into play, and we're not playing with them this game, but there are also NCP? Non-character players?
Non-player characters.
There are also those in the game. We could each have these 2 plus a third. That would give me more allies to come back next to if that were in the case. We're not playing with those. Okay, so let me now explain what my Confundo does. Confundo, if this card is in front of you, when you use one of these special abilities, you put it at 1 level higher. So a 2 becomes a 3 becomes a 4 stays a 4. So you can confund my Confundo by using it for a 4. It doesn't hurt you. Does that make sense? I mean, you put it 1 higher on the track when you use it, and then
harder to get back to.
Right. Those are all my powers, and that's my special ability. Let's go around the table. Lord Voldemort.
Yeah.
What do you got?
I have a Fiend Fire.
Fiend Fire is a 4, so that's the hardest to get
Powerful
to get
one.
back. But listen to
It's
this.
a range 2,
Yep.
challenge 6.
She gets to roll 6 dice.
Wow.
So that's
Somebody's
not,
going to get hit.
It's not a guaranteed, but it's close to a guaranteed.
Well, this is the known typo in the game.
Correct.
What-
It says
so-
confringo, but it should be confringo.
Confrigno.
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 Yeah.
Okay. This one is a 3,
Yep.
and it is a range 4,
Wow.
challenge 2. Then do a challenge 2 to each rival adjacent to the target.
So in this case, if you guys were adjacent to each other, if she could attack one of you, she can hit the other one as well afterwards.
Well, with 6 dice, holy cow.
No,
No,
2.
no.
Okay, 2.
Just
Only
2.
two.
Only that top one is 6 dice.
Yeah. And then I got the Apugno.
A pungo is how it's written.
Apungo.
Unless that, I don't think that's a typo.
I mean, I've watched
You think
a
it
lot of
should
Harry
be
Potter
a
movies.
pungo?
It's
A
they
pugno?
It's a
say a lot of things with a pugno or something. Repugno.
Pugno.
But who knows?
Pugno. But
Anyway.
that was the birds flying into the door.
Yeah,
Okay.
repugno.
All right.
That was she was mad at Ron. So,
Yes.
so it could be a pungo, but I'm betting it's a pugno.
Okay.
What do I know?
Just
I know.
I'm nerding out. Okay.
Too much Harry Potter.
I know. Okay.
You're having far too much fun for being Lord Voldemort.
Exactly. Smile on
Nobody knew. He
Voldemort's
was
face.
Nobody
actually
knew.
a
He's got
happy
a good
guy
He had
inside.
a good sense of humor.
Inside, he was very happy.
Interesting enough. Not many people know that.
An ally Voldemort can see that is within 4 squares may do a basic action.
So basically, you are giving one of your allies one additional move on their turn. And it can only be the basic action.
Action,
It can't
not
be
move, yeah.
any of the funky ones over here. But it
Funko
can.
ones.
But it can be a challenge if I'm adjacent. Correct. The Funko
Okay.
ones. And what is your special
My
power?
special, the Dark Lord, is whatever the one means. I forgot what that
That's
meant
just your
again.
shield. That's how many
Okay,
dice you
my
roll
shield.
in an attack.
When Voldemort is knocked out, place him in your starting area, and then you may immediately move him 2 squares.
Nice.
So he doesn't go here.
Right.
But he goes blah, and then
When
He
he's
just
not-
goes there. I don't even
he
think he
just
lies
goes here, and then
Right.
anywhere within here, and then I can go 1,
Okay, not like that.
1, 2.
When you're like this, you're knocked down.
Right.
When you're hit again, you're knocked out.
Okay, got
But
it.
in your case, instead of being knocked out, you're gonna instead of going here and waiting a turn to come
Knocked
back,
out.
you
Okay.
come back immediately. And why that can matter is, let's say you're knocked down at the start of the round, and they hit you, which they're going to do because I haven't explained the scenario yet, but you're going to want to do it. You could be knocked out, and if it were normal, you would lose your whole turn this round.
Right.
Because you haven't taken your turn yet. I didn't explain that, but when you take your 2 moves, you use this little expended token to indicate
Expendo?
you have done expendo. If you're not expended, not only do you come back, but you can move 2 spaces, and you still have a turn this round. So
Okay.
that's how that power works. All right, Lincoln, what do you got?
I'm Hermione Granger, and my this is a technical one, I guess. I imagine it's
Yes.
2 impedimentia, range 3, challenge 2. If you win, also shift one of your opponent's ability tokens up 1 on the cooldown track. So that means it'll be recovered sooner.
No,
Later.
You can take one of our tokens and bump
opponent's
it.
done.
And bump
Yeah,
it up.
okay, there you go.
Right.
And then I have 3 is Descendo. Shift all ability tokens on your cooldown track down 1 number. So I guess it.
Nice.
Tech support.
And
I know.
if doing that pulls them off the track, they are immediately available to you to use.
Does the Descendo affect all the tokens, including the blue one that I'm unable to use?
The rules are sadly unclear on that, but I would say yes because you guys are a team.
Sure.
And this is your pool. It does describe you as having this as your pool of ability tokens.
Cool, okay.
And even though you technically can't use blue, I think you are part owner of that token,
Sure,
if that
sure.
makes any sense.
And then my next one is Accio, which is a 2. Pick an ally or token Hermione can see that is within 3 squares. Place it adjacent to Hermione. So just bring it to. So like these would.
Yes,
Okay.
we haven't discussed those yet,
Sure,
but
sure.
yes, like one of those.
And then I'm a loyal friend, which is defense 1. Adjacent allies cannot be knocked out while Hermione is standing.
Oh, okay. So then that would counter Nikki's Voldemort attack a rival thing, as long as you're standing.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well, and it has to be adjacent on
Right.
top of that.
Well, but hers also has to be adjacent.
Right.
yeah.
All right, I am Harry Potter, the boy who lived.
All
In
right.
case you were wondering.
Yeah.
I'm just looking your forehead. I see nothing. I see nothing.
All right, so for 4, Flipendo, challenge 3 to all adjacent rivals. Then you may move each target 1 square.
Ooh.
Nice.
All right, and then 2, Expelliarmus, range 2, challenge 3. Then take an item card from the target and place it on space 2 of their cooldown track.
Okay, so we're not playing with items.
Okay.
So in this case, that extra thing doesn't matter, but it is still a
Range
challenge.
3 challenge,
It is
yeah.
still a range 3 challenge.
Okay.
Yep.
And then Protego, for 1, pick an ally Harry Potter can see within 3 squares and give them a Protego card.
Which says,
Increase this character's defense by 2 and then discard this after defending. So it'll work
Oh, yeah.
in a similar
One-time
manner.
use.
right.
Yeah,
Right.
to your cards. And then my defense is 2. And then special power, when Harry is knocked down and defends against a challenge, change one of the hits.
POW. Is it POW? Is that where
POW, one of the
Whatever.
POWs on a die to a defense after his defense roll is made.
Nice.
Okay, cool. So it allows one of those to be a shield for you.
So
If
when
you
I'm
are knocked down.
and I'm
Correct.
defending, so to prevent me from being knocked out.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is the scenario? We're playing flags. You can see there's sort of like a little capture the flag, although you're not capturing it. And the object of this game is to be the first team, in this case, to get 6 points. These are points over here. Okay? You're going to get points as follows. If you knock out a rival, you get a point. Okay? If you end the round in one of the 6 spaces where the opponent's flag is, you get 2 points. If you return to your starting area. You don't have to do that for the points, but if I'm over there and I'm still standing, I can return at the end of the round to my starting area and pick up 2 points.
Nice.
So you're not actually picking up the flag, you just have to get into that area. And then finally, these are also extra points that count towards your score, but the way they work is as follows. If you are adjacent to one of these tokens, you may use the basic action Interact. And you're going to pick this up and you're going to put it on 4. So you have that for essentially 3 turns, right? When it falls off, it goes back on the board. And they actually have letters on the back that correspond, so you know where they go back.
So
if they all come off.
So you get that you get the shard or whatever this is.
Right.
And then it
No, you don't get the shard.
Oh.
You do not pick up one of these. You just count that as a shard. It's a temporary shard that lives
that needs to be within that time.
that lives here.
Interesting.
Right.
Yeah.
If you can end the game before it falls off, right? It would count towards
At the end of every round, we see, does anyone have 6? If they do, they win.
Okay.
If we each have 6 and we're tied, then we just keep playing another round. We just keep playing until at the end of the round, someone has 6 or more and it's not tied.
Okay.
Cool.
And that's the whole game.
I think we have an advantage because we start in the middle of the board. And
All right. AJ, flip that like a coin. The dark side starts first.
Okay.
So the way a turn is going to work is we're going to decide one of us is going to go, then one of you guys, then one of us, then one of you guys, end of round, then you'll be the start player.
Right.
So at the end of this round, you're basically going to get 2 turns in a row, right? You're going to get your final turn and then you'll start the next round.
Okay.
Except before you start the next round, everything will shift down 1 on your thing. We all have to start somewhere in our starting area. So just place your thing up there somewhere. I can't imagine.
Voldemort actually does like Bellatrix.
You want to be next to me?
Maybe.
I've decided.
Okay.
We also decided that when you're knocked out, your head is going to be where you're...
Okay, on the
when
board.
You stand back up where you're...
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess they couldn't make like a gigantic board.
Yeah,
No.
humongous. Well, they fit... I think the board maybe fits inside... In the 2-player... The 2 thingy box, they've actually got a board inside those too.
All right.
Where there's 2 characters in a box.
All right, what do
Yes.
you want to do? Do you want to start? Do you want me to start?
I don't know what to do. I guess I need to just start.
I feel like we're probably
Running
all
up
going
to
to
them?
move toward these things.
Okay.
I know.
So I'm going to do a basic move. So
Okay.
I'm not going to use any of the tokens.
Okay.
1, 2.
Yep, and you get one more move. One more action.
Why?
Because you get 2 actions every turn. I said that so far long ago
I
that you
know.
probably... It's easy to forget.
Can I do the same thing twice?
Yes, you
Can
can.
I move 2 again?
Yes, you can.
1, 2. Oh, look, I could have gone in that way.
Yep.
All right. Well,
You are done. So you put this little marker, your
Okay.
little expended marker to show
put
that
it over his
you
head.
have no more movement, and now one of you guys gets to do something.
there. No Voldemort.
1, 2,
Yep.
1, and then interact.
Nope. That's a interacting.
That's
is
a separate thing.
Is
Okay,
a
yeah,
separate
yeah,
action.
okay,
Yep.
and then I'm done right there.
Yep. Please put your expended thing to indicate.
Expendity.
Yep. All right. Hey, 1, 2, 1, 2. Done. Expended.
He's like, am I gonna do the
I'm
same
gonna
thing?
no. I'm gonna be
It's a small
contrarian.
move. See, I'm. There's a little bit.
Yep.
1, 2.
Yep.
Yeah, make the run.
1, 2.
Oh, he's protecting you.
Well, I'll
And
protect
let's just
him.
do it.
I'm a loyal
Even though we
friend.
don't need to do it. Expended. Hey, we're all expended.
Expendido.
End of the round. Everything moves down one on the thing. There's nothing to move down. These all come off. Start player marker passes to you guys. And now it's your turn.
What are we gonna do?
Let's take out Voldemort, of course.
Okie dokie. So what's your range? I have range 3, so
I
I'd have
also
to.
have range 3.
So why don't you go first?
All right. I am going to move 1, 2.
I like it.
And then I am going to do
Which one?
Expelliarmus.
Okay, so spend the token.
So I'm
It
gonna
goes
spin
on the number
token.
on your track.
It's a
And what is
2.
that? Okay, what does that do?
All right, so it's range 3, challenge 2.
All right, so roll 2 dice. You are within range 3.
I can block one of them. Is that my deal?
Well, there's nothing to block.
Okay.
Shield. Harry, come on.
Shield.
I'm warming
Hermione's
up.
truly the.
I'm warming up.
It doesn't matter, but roll one just in case, just for fun.
Okay. For
Because
fun.
even if you hit, and by the way, this is not a hit for you.
Okay.
When you are defending, you only want the shields or the estimation
Okay.
points. It's kind of counterintuitive. It's not like hit. And I guess technically you could have both rolled simultaneously if you wanted to.
Okay.
But that does nothing. That was your 2 movements, correct?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay,
that
so
was
now
good.
it's our turn.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Well,
do you want to
should I
go or do you
hit
want me to
him?
go?
Yeah, I'm not.
I don't know.
Or should I just
can't
try
be
to
your
get the
loyal
shard?
friend. 2
It's
feet
kind of
space
silly
away.
right now because they're so far away from points anyways.
Well, I guess if you want to try to fight him. You're right, it could totally fall off, but it's up to you.
This must be the bank.
It's to me, it's
Gringotts.
whatever you want to do.
1,
Where's
2.
the launch? Where's
Yeah, I was
Ollivanders?
looking for elevators.
You don't pick it up by landing on it. So
It's gonna be a bunch of
if you
little
want to pick
boxes.
it up, you can get it right now by just using interact,
Maybe
which
that
is
one?
you
Oh.
need to be adjacent or on top of a thing.
Oh, okay, so
I just wonder what
interact.
the
All right,
green
so
lake
that goes
is.
on the 4.
And then I'm going to
It's a hero.
challenge.
Or no, it's,
I'll just do a normal
Gamora.
challenge.
You cannot do a normal challenge because you are not adjacent. So you'd have to
It's
do
not
you'd have to
green.
do one of your crazy ones.
The
One of my
green lady,
crazy
I don't know her
ones.
name.
Range 2. Do you mind?
Nope.
If I use one of these up?
Nope.
Okay.
I got no problem with that. All right, so that goes on the 3.
Yeah. I'm doing the.
Nope. You're doing the friendly one? You want to
No,
go up? That
Fiend
goes on the
Fire.
4 then if
It's
you're
not
doing
fiend,
that.
It's not. It's fiend fire.
Well, this is
doing-
range 4. Challenge
The
2, then
friendly one.
then
Feed fire, the
challenge
friendly one.
2 to each rival adjacent.
Boy, that
She's
one's-
not adjacent, so why
Correct.
would I want to use that one up?
It's a choice between getting this back sooner. We'll get it back one turn
Okay.
sooner, or rolling 6 dice.
Yeah.
It's entirely your choice. You want to roll 6 dice?
Nah, let's do 3.
Okay.
We'll wait until we've got, like, we're down to the wire. Okay.
All right.
So,
roll 2.
Roll 2.
So she's using confrigno.
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 You want pals or exclamation point?
Hey!
Nothing.
Nothing.
Don't take those dice. Oh, you don't need. Does
I
she
should
need
be,
to?
like,
Does AJ need to
turned.
roll? No.
Boo.
No, because
No,
because
don't
you
waste a
can't.
roll. Don't save the mojo.
We'll get into this when we discuss it, but the game, obviously, the Funko series of games, you can play with other Funko characters, and there might be characters that there is a reason to roll, right? With
Okay.
these specific characters, there's no reason to roll because nothing can happen to an attacking player other than they lose.
Okay.
Anyway, that was our turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
You are expelled.
Yeah.
I expelled from
Expendo.
school. Expendoramus.
Okay.
Turn over
well,
around.
since we're attacking, I'm gonna do. First, I'm gonna move 1, 2. I'm gonna do Impedimentia. It's
Range 3?
Range 3, challenge 2.
Okay.
Come on.
Wait. Spend your token.
Everybody's all after Voldemort.
No, spend your
Oh
token.
yeah, the token. It's this one here, and it goes
Yep.
to 2.
Yep.
Come on. No shields. Hey,
Hey,
2 pals.
2 hits.
pals.
All right, Nikki, roll 1. You can get the 3 exclamation points. Nope.
A pow back.
So that's a hit.
Ow. Ouch.
get- Oh, no, you have to knock him out for the thing. And you're not knocked out yet.
No,
So
I'm just
Darn, I wish I
taking
could
a
have
nap.
done
now you
No.
can put your expend token on it. By the way, these are thematic. This is like leadership, and this is like dexterity, and there is this not mechanical thing or like
No,
we
but it's
said.
probably like, or no, just knowledge, right? Of
Yeah,
the,
yeah.
yeah.
All right. I am.
I mean, that sounds right for Hermione, right? She actually knows
Yes.
the books.
Yep.
Harry's just a boob that
All right.
learns by osmosis.
I'm going to spend 1 to pick this up,
That's a good move.
and then I'm going to do this. I'm going to spend my token to place Beatrix on the one of my cooldown
Oh,
track.
you're gonna come help me, aren't you? Okay.
And that's the thing. All right. Everything on your cooldown track moves 1. So 1, that comes off. 1, 1. This goes back here. When I come off the cooldown track, I can be adjacent to an ally. So I'm going to go here. Not going to be a lot of room.
Yeah.
You guys
Okay.
did all that too, right?
Yep.
These come off. All right, Nikki. I
Yeah.
think I should go first.
Yeah. Help
All
me
right.
out.
I'm going to assist you.
Thank you.
That's my first action.
Now what, crazy lady?
Well, I might as well. No. Well, okay. I'll do the confundo. Wait, what does Harry do? He protects Hermione from what?
It increases their defense by 2.
All right.
Can you do something?
But it's a spell.
Mega hard.
No, I guess I could do Harry Potter then instead. All right. Well, it depends. Are you okay with me spending this?
Sure.
Wait, I think you might have it backwards. You're talking about the natural ability, the one that's triggering without me casting a spell? Because she's the one protecting me.
Adjacent allies cannot be knocked out while Hermione is standing.
Oh, you're flip-flopping.
Got it.
There's Protego, which is the...
Thank you.
Yeah.
So I want to... Okay, great. So I do want to attack Hermione. I knew
Yes.
one of them protected the other. I couldn't
That's
remember.
it.
All right, I'm going to use my Confundo to attack Hermione.
And that might come to me. Or will come to me.
You get the card whether I
Yes,
succeed or
okay.
not on the attack.
Oh.
And 1 hit only.
1 hit. And I can only roll a 1. So I
Yep,
have
you
to
just
hit.
need a shield or an
Come on,
exclamation
now I
point.
want a shield. And I didn't get it.
All right, so you are down. That is my 2 actions. It is your turn, you guys. So you can do the same thing I did if you want, which is AJ can go first and lift you back up.
Well, it probably should be the case since there's going to be another attack. We don't want a person to be down, I think. Because if they do, then they're knocked out, correct?
Yes,
Right? Yeah.
then they have to come back to the flag.
Right. Well, not only that, but knocking him out would give us one of these,
Right.
which is going to have to happen at some point. Or the game's going to just keep going.
Okay.
Am I adjacent to Hermione?
Yes, because you're where her head is where...
Right.
We've determined the head is
Okay. Sorry, Hermione, I have to be the hero of this story.
Go for it.
Okay.
Go for it.
So I'm going to move as my first action.
Eye
I
to
like
eye.
it.
Eye to eye.
Eye to
He's
eye.
blocking you.
All right. And then I am going to cast Flippendo,
All right?
Oh.
which is challenge 3 to all adjacent
Yep,
rivals.
that's the 2 of us.
Come on, AJ, roll some
All
big.
right. Against the Dark Lord.
So the way this works is you're going to roll twice. It's not, the one roll is not applied to both of us,
Nice.
as you might expect.
Against the Dark Lord.
2 hits.
2 hits.
All right, Nikki, you get to roll 1.
Okay.
It can be done. 1 out of 6 chance.
No.
That ain't it, kid. Down.
Down. Wait, with 2 hits, am I still just knocked
Yep.
down?
Yep.
Okay.
There's no. It's
right.
all zero sum.
And
zero
now
sums of 1
against the Notorious Witch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Woo! Okay. Well, that would be 7 hits. So I won't roll my 2 dice. As Lincoln likes to say, don't waste the roll. Down.
Wow.
Nicely done.
Yeah.
That is fantastic. AJ.
That was really fun.
That is
we
some of the
go.
best rolling we could possibly
we
get. 9 would have been unbelievable, but 7 can't be much better than that.
All right, Nikki. Seems like all you can do is get up.
I will. I will rally.
That's your whole turn.
And that's my whole
No, I'm
turn.
starting to see the genius of this move, right? Because you're going to start the next turn right there.
And
I'm
he's
starting to
just
see
gonna
the...
shoot at me again.
Well,
so-
because why not? Because he gets to... Well,
Yeah.
Yes, we have 2
they,
of these.
they have one
Yes.
more token, but then they're done with that for a while.
All right.
So that's your whole turn.
That was my whole turn getting up.
So, Hermione,
I'm going to stand up.
okay?
I'm going to use assist, right?
No, rally.
Rally, yeah.
You were here. That's where your head was.
Oh, yeah, my head was right there. Okay.
All right, and that's your whole turn.
That is, now we're back to doing
Okay,
anything.
these
Yeah.
slide
Okay.
I can
down.
do this.
This comes off.
All
Take it
right.
off.
Ta-da.
You guys are the new star players.
I may
Here come the damage.
I may do Descendo there. Oh, it's only 1 though.
Here come the
Well,
damage.
but that would double at the end of this round. It'd be ready in it
We
pretty
can
quickly.
do it next turn.
All right, you guys.
Leave Bellatrix
Well,
alone.
we're doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I cannot say that that would be a bad thing.
We
No.
will likely score by knocking out Bellatrix,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
And then we'll knock down Lord Voldemort again,
Nice.
right? So that's the idea. Okay, here we go.
So you're doing the same thing.
I'm doing
Who
Flippendo.
are you attacking first?
I'm going to attack Lord Voldemort.
Okay.
Okay. Come on, do
3
3
pounds.
hits. You can defend that. You can roll the 3 exclamation point
What
side.
will it do? Okay.
Because that's a 3.
Oh!
Okay.
Spadoom.
Now it's Bellatrix.
All right.
Hex, double hex. 3
Same
hits. It
results.
can be done. I get 2. Come on. Oh,
Yes.
just 1.
All right.
All right, so I am knocked out. For that, you get
Yay.
One of these.
We get to keep that.
I go
Yes.
here.
Yeah.
I'm
Permanent.
knocked out. I go here.
Sure.
And those were your 2 actions. It's now our turn.
That was one action. Flippendo
Oh, you're
challenges
right.
all
Oh
my
my
adjacent.
gosh. All right, you get one more turn.
Dang
All right,
it.
and I will cast Expelliarmus as well
Smelly armpits.
Okay.
Smell the armpits.
to try to finish off Voldemort.
No.
What does that
Range
do?
3, challenge 2.
Okay.
Am I
don't-
too close?
No, don't use the token. The basic challenge, which doesn't waste a token, is the same 2 dice.
Oh, right.
So you might as well save the
Yeah.
token.
Cool. I will do
Save it for...
fisticuffs.
Okay, let's do it.
Ooh.
4 hits.
Uh-huh.
Well, you
Did I-
can't roll
did I
anything.
bother? Okay.
No, you're down.
Ouch.
Dang,
Harry Potter
AJ.
is lifting weights.
Harry Potter knows how to roll dice. Harry Potter and the rolling of the dice. Okay, now put your little expendy token.
All right.
All right. So it's our turn, and even though it's very likely that you're going to go and get up, for purposes of the game, we could, if we wanted to, decide it's my turn. And I could say, okay, I'm here and I can't do anything. I'm done. Now it's your turn. There's a reason tactically in some scenarios why that stall might be great, but in this case, it doesn't make any sense. So you might as well get up.
Okay, I'm going to stand up so you can knock me down again.
That's okay.
I need to
from-
run
It's
away.
changed, though. So
How can I run away?
You can't. That's your whole turn.
Okay.
All right, so you're done.
Yay.
And now it's back to you guys. Lincoln, you're up.
I'm going to do Impedimentia.
Okay.
So I guess I got the Confundo, so it's going to cost me 3,
It would normally be 2,
right?
so it costs you 3. That card comes back to me.
Yeah.
Just for clarification, remove and or discard, which is the language on the card, does not mean out of the game. It just
Okay.
means you're done with it, and it comes back so I can use it again if I have it.
Okay. Come on, something powerful.
Pow! Pow!
Oh, it's 6!
I'm getting tired of this.
Explosion.
You can't beat good rolls.
I'm not even...
You have one more action, I believe.
Oh.
Yeah, that was one thing.
I can inspect. I can
Yep.
Yeah.
Pick it up.
Interact.
interact. Yeah, I was going to do
Interact.
Accio.
It goes on the 4.
Goes on the 4.
Yep.
Hooray!
Wow.
All right.
And put that there.
And now it's my turn, and I
Yeah.
will do nothing.
Aw.
All right. These slide back.
Okay.
We're going to lose these next turn, which is
Wonderful.
fine. Which is fine.
Well, we knew we were.
We knew we were. I can come back next to you.
I
Here's
don't
the question.
know.
Yeah.
Do I
Do you
want
want to? Or do you want me to just...
No, I do
get
want to.
hit?
I do want to. Because I want to pick you up, don't I?
I think I need to do Descendo.
Do you want to pick
So
me
those
up?
come
I
back
need to
at the
get
end of the
out
I do.
of
Yeah.
out.
I do want to. I want to be
You need to
here.
get out.
Because we don't
I'm going
have
to come
the
back
token.
here next to you.
Yeah, we need.
Is that okay? Is
Yeah,
that...
but you
Yeah.
got some power.
You'll
The regular ones.
I got
are good.
I got plans.
I rolled 6. Come on.
Okay.
Okay. Take
All right.
your things off.
Take your little
Oh,
expensive
yeah.
things. And you slowed this down, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Here we go. Well, they don't have any more of those tokens for a while.
No, we don't. Hey, but look, standard. Heck, I almost should have just done.
You could-
Why did I do? It's range 3.
It was range, and then you
yeah.
moved and picked
Yeah.
something up.
Yeah.
Remember, you're here.
Well, no, but I mean, I could use.
You couldn't.
challenge.
You were
but
here.
I need to be. Oh, that's. Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm far. I'm too far. Yes.
Correct.
Challenge-o.
Correct. Okay.
I mean, Harry's really surrounded by some doom here.
I am in it.
All right. I think I should go first.
You asked for it.
I'm gonna pick you back up.
Thank you.
You're more than welcome. That's for my first action. Second action is I am going to move 2.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Done. That's my turn.
She's on the run.
I know.
Who wants to stay there? Keep getting hit.
I think you should go again.
All right. Well, now all I have is the mighty Potter
Because
Fist.
she will not be able to pick him up. If we can do that and I can do that, then that's another point for us.
And the race to the flag that I'm concerned about,
Yep.
that's 1 point or
That's
2?
two.
It's 2
2
points.
if I end the round, but I'm done. My turn is over.
Gotcha.
So in theory, I will not end the round there at the end of this turn.
Got it. All
Nikki
right.
Nikki has the ability to give me one
And
more
we
turn,
start. And we
but it
start
won't be
1,
enough.
2, right?
But
Something
it won't
like
be
that.
enough.
All right. I am going to use the old Potter Fist
Okay, for
Okay.
challenge.
Ow.
standard basic challenge.
Yeah, challenge
Yep.
against the Dark
Hey,
Lord.
if you can roll great every time, it doesn't make any difference
No.
what we do.
Oh my
Hey,
gosh.
that's 4. So you don't need to roll.
What?
What did you do for second action? You want to do it again?
Pounce.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do it again.
All right.
Come on.
Stomp on Voldemort's head.
Finish him.
Wow.
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 One.
gotta
You can do it, Nikki. You can do it.
Wow.
You just need a shield or a thing.
Or a thing.
Asterisks.
Nope.
No.
No.
All right.
Yes. I've been attacking
You are knocked
Voldemort
out.
for so many turns.
Okay.
That's
Come
insane.
on. It's grammatically correct.
When Voldemort is knocked out,
Yes.
you can go anywhere in your starting area.
Yes.
And then you can immediately move 2 squares.
Yeah.
Does that give us a point, though?
So make sure you can see me. Wherever you go, make sure you can see me
Okay.
within 4 spaces.
So I come here, and then my special is 1. Can I do diagonal?
Yeah.
1, 2.
Yeah. Now, if you want to be next to him,
I don't want to go near. Harry
you can
scares
still
me.
you can still see me again. I'm saying you can still
The
see me
Potter
again.
Fist.
No.
Well, remember,
Do you
I
have
mean,
a plan? Is that why you want
you're-
me near
yeah,
him?
you're not
Okay.
going to get an attack till after us if you're adjacent to us.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, here you can do
That's
your
why I'm steering clear.
no. Set yourself up for your fiend fire. So be 2 away
With it.
from Harry.
Okay, let me start
Yep.
again. So I'm
This is
picking
because
somewhere
you're
in
knocked
this
out.
front
This is
row.
your yep, and
Yeah.
then you get knocked
So
out and you
I'm-
can move 2.
Then 1, 2.
Yep.
That's 2 away.
Yep.
Now, do we get a point for that, for knocking him out?
Yes, you did. I didn't give it to you.
Oh, no.
You absolutely do.
Yeah, you got 2 crystal.
That was your
things.
2 actions.
It was.
All right,
I
now it's us.
Yay.
offended.
Wait, but I'm done.
No,
right?
that wasn't your turn. That was just your special action. When you're knocked out, you get to do that,
Okay.
right? I say you're gonna spend one of these,
Yeah.
either your Fiend Fire or your Confringo, and then spend the other one on me.
And spend the other one on you.
Yeah.
So first I'm going to hit Harry.
Okay.
Sure. I'm going to make him actually
Which one are you gonna use?
face.
Are you gonna use the Fiend Fire or the Confrigno? Do you want to roll
Well,
6 dice or 2?
If I give that to you, I can give that one to you.
You cannot give
right?
that to me. You can only do this for
The
me.
ally one.
Right.
All right. No.
Well, the way I've been rolling, I think I need to do 6.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Here we go.
I'm doing Fiend Fire.
Roll
It's
6.
a range of 2.
So that's
and
Harry Potter for
6
6.
dice.
I think
He's only going to get knocked down, though. That's
I
the
knew
thing,
this
right?
was gonna happen. I mean,
Wow.
come on.
Well,
That's 5. That's not bad.
5, and
that,
he
and-
has defense.
Yeah.
Right.
He can get 6.
Come on, Harry.
He can get 6.
Mom and Dad!
Oh, 2.
All right, you can turn one of those to a shield, correct?
Yes.
Let's just do that because that's the rule. I mean, so everyone understands.
Right.
That's your power was when you are on defense. But that's not enough, so you get knocked down. All right,
Okay.
you have one more move.
All right. And then I'm going to do my Pugno,
Okay,
an ally Voldemort can see
right?
within 4 squares, may do a basic action. So I'm giving,
Okay, you have to spend this. That goes on the 2.
yeah,
I'm within 4 squares.
Right.
So I get a basic action.
you get a basic action.
I'm
Whatever.
going to move 2.
All right, you go.
All right?
I'm
And now
done.
it is Hermione.
I can't use that token. So move and attack. 1, 2.
Yep.
Stare her down. Roll 2.
Yep.
Come on, Hermione. Standard challenge.
Pow
2.
pow.
Well, I get to roll 2 dice at least. Come on, Shields. I haven't successfully defended one of these yet. Nope. One
Woot.
shield. I am down.
Sorry, Harry, I didn't
There she
lift you up,
goes
but I
again.
figured I had to stop the run for the flag.
Okay. That's the end of the round, correct?
Yeah.
Good
Yes.
move. It's a good
Everything moves off. Hey.
Yeah,
Yeah, I wanted to
C. Where's
do that,
C?
but I couldn't.
it was
couldn't
over
let her get
here.
over there.
Yeah, it's right where Harry Potter is. That goes there.
Nice.
But
Harry.
Harry, well, not Harry Potter's actually there, where his head is.
Yeah.
And D goes here.
There it is.
Those already moved.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure those moved, right?
Yep.
You guys go first.
Come on. I'm gonna go first. Yeah. And I'll just do the 2 again because I don't have any other choice.
Good luck, player.
Yeah. 2.
Pow,
Come
pow.
on.
Pow pow.
What is this?
They're good, right?
Come on, Lucky Luck. Lucky.
3. yeah.
3 defense.
Okay.
You have one more action.
Again. Oh, just
One pow.
Come on, one shield.
One pow.
No, you did.
So much.
Four shields.
You
So
got me
much
to waste them.
defense.
What?
You got me to waste them, so
yeah,
at least
so-
I was clever in that regard. Okay, well,
You and your dice.
here's the problem. Oh no, I'm in the right space because it's where the head is.
You can stand up.
All right. No, but that's my whole turn.
That's your
standing.
whole turn. Do you want? Can I do anything from where I am?
I don't know.
I can assist, but I have to be adjacent.
No, I'm standing up because that's my whole turn.
Yeah.
Wait, 1, 2. Yeah, I can't get to you.
Nope, and we don't have this token anymore. This game's
I
cool.
too will stand.
Okay.
That's your entire
Ouch.
turn.
I feel some pain coming.
Well, no,
Oh,
that's
it's my
his whole
whole
turn.
turn.
Oh, that was the whole
Standing
turn.
up is
Yeah.
his whole turn.
Okay. Wait, was that your whole turn?
Yeah, sorry. Yes, thank you.
So
It's
now
hard
it's
to remember
me.
that. Yep.
Did I waste? Okay, I can't use that token, so I could do these two. What is it?
Well, we
Just
slowed him down, but that's the extent of that.
roll. I need to stay here. I can't like leave the flag open. I feel.
All right.
Right. Move 2 and hit him.
I mean, you can use this again, but then we don't have it anymore, right? That's what's cool about it. This game's neat.
Or I can run to one of these things again.
And pick it up.
1, 2.
You can.
The only thing is those are ephemeral, right? They don't
Yeah.
stick around.
True.
I should probably just.
But it
hit-
takes it away
We
from
need
you
to get
getting
some
it.
solid ones.
Sure.
So I should probably just hit.
I mean, if you go right here, you can take it. It
Right.
just puts you right next to Harry.
I know.
Now,
Right.
you get another turn before. Well, potentially you could go before we do, since
Yes, this is an interesting wrinkle.
I know I like how that
That's the
works.
back-to-back turn that you get
Right.
Yeah.
when you're last and then you're first.
Right.
1,
And believe
2.
me, we want to take that. I want to try to get them. I just want them to start at 4 and potentially have them.
All right. I moved.
All right. Now what are you going to do for your second action?
Then I'll just pick.
Attacking or picking up a token?
I'm going to pick up the token
Okay. And that's the end of the round, correct?
for
Yeah.
everybody.
Okie doke. All right. Everything slides down.
Hooray! We get some
You get this back?
pow here.
Wonderful.
Some real pow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not excited about that. These come off.
Okay.
You're gonna have it for the 2 next turns. I may be able to give it. If I go first, I can give you 2 of those.
No.
All right. I need to attack her if I can. And
Do you
knock
wanna
her
go
down.
first?
If I'm not on the ground.
I can't let them get the first turn. Well, here's the deal. It depends on what you want to do here.
Yeah. I'm not.
Do you want
Who's
to try
gonna
for
win?
the? Do you want to try for the flag, or do you want to
Who's
just try to
gonna
knock
win
people
this fight?
down? I'm okay either way.
You should try to flag because it's 2. We need. I feel like we need to catch up now.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, I
So
am
you go
going
first.
to.
I'll
You need to go
occupy.
first.
I'll occupy Harry. He'll just keep wailing on me.
Oh, hang on. I'm going to have to use this. Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to do Imperio.
Make somebody do something.
I'm going to control a rival that I can see within 3 squares. I'm going to move you here.
Ooh.
And then for my second move, I'm going to move 2 like this.
Ooh, wall. You got a wall and everything. You're all safe.
That's my turn.
Let's see here. The Dark Lord can't hit me with anything really strong.
Yeah, that for another turn.
I am going to.
You going to run?
I'm going to run.
Yeah.
Wow.
2, 1, 2.
Shoot.
Okay.
Well, now I got a problem.
Yep. You got to take out Harry Potter.
And I'm behind a wall.
Well, you have a range 4, though. Actually, range 2, roll 6 if you want to do. Oh,
No,
because I
I
used the
don't.
token.
The only thing I can do is help an ally.
No. You can still do the. You can still do
No.
the regular. Oh, you
Yeah,
can't.
regular. Nothing.
Safe.
None
You're
of the
right. Harry Potter.
gears.
There
and
you go.
this-
So I shouldn't have used that token.
Cleverly
As it
moved.
turns out, I
Whatever.
shouldn't have.
Out
used
of
that token.
range.
We're in big trouble.
Yeah, we are. It's okay. 1, 2.
You have one more turn. What I should have done.
There's
was
gonna
move,
be a-
What I should have done was move
there's
you.
gonna be a
so
token
that
right there.
She could have moved once to get in range of you,
Sure.
but I only seen that now, right?
Right.
All right.
Do you
that's
feel
Nikki's turn.
something kind of cold near your shoulder?
Yeah. I'm terrified. 1, 2. I'm going to attack with Impedimentia.
I
yeah,
believe.
that's something I've
I
got.
believe that is line of sight.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to,
It totally is.
Yep.
So that is on 2.
Yep.
I'm going to roll 2.
Hex!
1.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on, I can get one.
You should be.
I can get one. Yes!
You did. Okay.
Woot!
So that's that.
We're not going to lose by being zonked.
Okay.
We're not out.
I know, you got
You're not out.
4. You have 5 right now.
There you go.
Well, we won't.
All right, so this is the end of the round, correct?
Yes.
All right,
Yeah.
so at the end of the round, if you want in your thing, you can move back to your starting space and pick up 2. I
will
assume you're going to do
collect.
that?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm going to do the same, which means I come back somewhere to my starting space. I'll go here, right? These all slide 1.
Yay! Here comes the hurt. No, really,
Is
it's
that
when
A?
there's 2.
Yeah, it was
I
A.
Okay,
believe it's
I
A.
trust you.
It's A.
All right, so you have 4 and we have 3, although that third one only
It's
for one
going
more
to
turn.
disappear, yeah.
But we technically have 3.
All right.
Okay.
And now,
And now they're the start players.
and take your
Yep.
thing off.
Thank you. All right, good guys.
What do you think?
Voldemort's
All right,
standing
so
right there.
all we have to do is knock out Voldemort and pick up
Okay.
the token.
Yeah.
And that's the
That's
game.
that.
That's the game.
There it is.
That's all you got to do.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Easy.
Good
So,
luck.
I'm gonna-
So easy.
I will.
Granger Fist.
My problem is it's I don't get to interact with that, but it gets on the board. So after this turn, so I will.
I think you should pick it up now, actually.
Okay.
I think it's too dangerous to
Yes.
allow.
So
And then you're
one,
gonna-
that's
yeah.
your
wait
first
till the
move.
next-
Yeah,
Okay.
And your second move is picking that up.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
Now they're at
absolutely-
5.
Now it's you guys.
All right. Well, I don't necessarily need to do anything. Do you want to run?
I can hit her, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you still don't have the token left?
No,
yet?
just a normal.
You can just do a double challenge twice if you think you're going to roll. I mean, we might as well go down swinging, right?
Yeah.
I like it. Go
Okay. So I roll 2.
Yep.
Normal challenge.
for it. Because running is for
Hermione.
I
chickens.
think that's the candy
That's
shop.
right.
3.
There's a 3.
All right, Hermione.
I only get to roll 1, so I'm not going to make it.
You can. You can roll the 3 exclamation points.
Nope.
All right.
Wow.
So you're knocked down?
And then I'm gonna hit again.
Yep.
Poor
I'm
Hermione.
mean.
No, that's what you got to do.
Pow
2.
pow.
So come on.
Can
3.
still be done.
Yay!
All right, Harry
right.
Potter.
Come on, Harry.
Thanks.
You can end
Hermione.
the game. Oh, you can end the game.
Yeah. This is happening.
He's going to pick that up on his next turn.
Does this Oh, that was my turn.
All right. Well, that means I got to fight Harry Potter or pick that one up. So my move is going to be 1, 2, 1, 2. Yep. Okay. So my move is going to be 1, 2, 1, 2. Right?
Okay.
That's my whole turn. Ooh, look at this.
Yikes!
Slide
Oh yeah, I
down.
didn't put that on there. Sorry.
All right. Well,
Oh, this is it. This is it.
This
This
is
is
it. I'm a little nervous. Dave, what
so
can
I have
we
2 choices.
do?
I have 2 choices. I can block him by just moving here. Then he has to fight me to get through.
Sure.
Or I can try to fight him. What do you want me to do? I will do whatever you want me to do.
What do you think? I think get in his way.
Because you don't trust my rolling ability?
You've managed to block a fair number of times.
Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have the range now, but... Yeah. All right, you want me to do that?
Get in his way? Yeah.
The problem is they're going to go first next turn. Let's say he knocks me down.
She's got to stand up. I'm not even going to finish her off. I'm going to leave her to have to stand up on her own, and I will start walking over to you.
Yeah. If I choose to fight him and I fail, then we lose. That's the thing. If I choose to fight him right now and I fail, then
Are we
lose.
just like slowing down the inevitable?
Okay. Well, you got to try.
1, 2, 1, 2. That's my move.
Okay.
Done.
Whee!
Okay. You probably should go.
What,
The thing is, if you kill me, you win too, right? Like,
Yes.
this is true.
all you have to do is roll better than me twice, but you have to do it twice.
Well, then for the extra challenge die,
Yeah.
I will cast Flipendo
So to roll 3.
to roll 3.
2.
2
2 hits. Come on. Come on. Nope.
Nope.
I'm down.
And then again, Flipendo.
Yep. For the game. I can do it. I can roll 2 exclamation points. And it's going to be this one and the one you did.
You feel it? Do you feel
Come on,
it?
double exclamation points for the not end of the game. Nope. Shields, though. I got shields at least. All right. You get 1 for knocking me out, and that's all you need. Actually, technically, we wait till the end of the round.
Right.
But we have no way to pick up 3 of those, so...
Okay. Well, Harry was the hero here for sure.
No
So
kidding.
we don't have to finish it out, but in theory, for the sake of argument, Nikki could go 1, 2, 1, 2, right? We would get
5.
no 4 because this would slide off. It's after everything slides.
And then I would stand up.
Correct.
Yeah. And can we just show it?
Sure.
Like
Let's
we
assume
got
that was
2
Nikki's
more.
turn. Right. The way the actual rules say is that the round ends when all players have exhausted. So I believe that is before the cooldown. So that saves us a little face. That gets us... I took 2 already earlier.
I know.
But Nikki would be near your flag area. So we would have 5, and you would have 6.
Right.
Yeah, and then being back home, I technically have those.
Right, because you
Show up.
moved back home. Correct. So there you
And
go.
then the game would end. Yeah.
What do you think, Nick?
It was fun. I did like it. I didn't like that when I was stuck here and
Right.
there wasn't a way for me to get away. Like, thank goodness Harry had other things he had to do eventually, but
Right.
it seems almost like he could have just stood there the whole time. And
Well, he
I'd
has to get-
stand up and get hit again and stand up and get hit
I
again.
know, but
and-
AJ has to roll that to actually make that happen, right? I mean,
Okay.
he
Right.
had some great rolls, and then these were gone, right? That was the reason why that was rough, because you didn't have Bellatrix to pick you up
Right.
potentially.
Okay.
So he spent everything he had, and then had to wait for that to come back.
Right.
And
So
then, of
AJ
course, my goal is not to knock you down infinitely. My
Right.
goal is to knock you out.
Yes.
Yes.
So
Right.
I can score I was doing that poorly. That's why
Well,
I was.
Yeah, the early rolls were all bad for all of us.
I just
Right.
felt like I was trapped.
Well,
like there was nothing I
that
could do
was
to get
pretty
out.
powerful.
kind of
You
were
did,
trapped.
like,
You kind
mess
of were
the
Yeah,
game
yeah.
up, you know?
Mhm.
You kind of were trapped.
But you
I
have
think
to get these to get 2.
Right.
Is that what it is? No,
You get 1.
Yeah.
having
But
a third
I
player
made-
would probably help as well, because
Okay.
that would be someone that could help you. I didn't say it, but if you play with 3 characters per side, then you need 10 points to win instead of 6.
Okay.
In addition to the non-player characters that you can add to the game. And by the way, like the Auror is a non here. I'll put it over here. The Auror is a non-player character.
Oh, okay.
We're kind of using this Auror card to give us the
Yeah, the basic
little
action.
cheat
Basic
sheet. But an
moves.
Auror's got a shield value of 2, and
Okay.
it's I'll show you the token in just a second.
I like how it's like quick and easy.
Right.
These kinds of games, a lot of them have a lot of technical rules and stuff.
This
and
wasn't too
so,
bad.
yeah, this wasn't bad at all. And this is really clear. And I love cooldowns, like as a video gamer.
Yeah.
Like in all the modern, like multi-person video games, it's cooldowns on all your abilities. And so this is a really cool implementation
Absolutely.
of this. For me to use Flipendo is really expensive.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's a part of the thought of whether I should
Right.
use it or not. Yeah. Very
And
cool.
we made some, I think, I don't want to call them mistakes, but first time playing, right? Like, if we could have looked ahead to see that they were spending those tokens at that time, right? They had a turn where they really kind of were hamstrung as
Yeah.
far as their special abilities.
True.
We could have tried to plan around that. I mean, it didn't occur to me to even think about that until it was too late.
Right.
Right, so that's part of it. So you wouldn't necessarily be as trapped if
Okay.
we had a little sense of what we're doing. And also, we were playing it a little slower through the first time through because we were all kind of trying to grasp it. But I don't disagree with you. There's definitely something to be said for, part of it is if any game like this, if you don't roll better than the other team, more
Yeah.
often than not, you're going to be trapped anyway. Right?
Sure.
Well, you came back in the rolling,
Yeah,
you know.
totally
you
did.
Totally.
Totally did. I'm just saying one of the reasons she was trapped for so long was she kept getting knocked down and kept getting knocked down. Now she can only roll 1 die in defense, so that's part
Right.
of it, right? Your
Right.
character is going to be knocked down more than the other one
Yeah.
in general.
Interesting, though. It would have been... We just never had the opportunity, but to be able to grab those tokens is pretty powerful, too, right? You know, if we could have... Because, I mean, if you're, like, here, you could get 2 of them.
Yes.
You know, that.
Yeah.
I mean, that would have been powerful.
I
The
also-
problem is we were, like, just
never used my protection spell.
Yes.
And I was hogging all the yellow tokens, so you couldn't use
which is
the
totally,
one that made...
I love that you set yourself up to hit both of them at the same time. I mean, that's what you want to do. That's really awesome.
And again, we set ourselves up for that, right? I mean, I
Right.
wanted to use my ability to manifest next to my... What I should have done was waited until we were the start player
Right.
to do that.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think it's really fun. I mean, there's everything you guys have been saying. This is agreeable. Agree with this 100%. That this is fantastic. I mean, these are awesome, but they're not as powerful as that. Specifically in the situation you're in. This here, they would come back to us quicker, and potentially, that's just another avenue to collect a bunch of potential points. Right. That's 2 points that get on the track, and if you could do something like that in the game pretty quickly, you'd have 4 points just on there.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And the only thing is it's rough is if they do the confundo where they move you.
Right.
She has the ability to counter any kind of dashing that we're doing, right? I'm going to send you 2 back.
A pungo.
Is that a pungo? Okay. Which
Yeah.
one? Confundo just makes it more expensive.
It makes the thing you do 1 more, but it doesn't make flipendo more, right? Because
Because
flipendo is already a
a
4.
Right. Now, does it restrict you in movement or anything like that? Oh, wow.
It
Okay,
just
it's
makes
cost.
it just bumps these numbers up 1, but a 4 cannot go higher than 4 because the cooldown track
Right,
maxes at
right.
4. This is what those look like.
Okay, so
Death
there's
Eater and
non-player.
the Orb,
Okay.
right? And then when they're knocked over, it says like knocked down on the other side, knocked down, so you can see. And it still
Okay.
shows you their defense. But the game system is designed also to mix and match, right? Because there are the Golden Girls you can
Yes.
get. You can get
Golden Girls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can get Rick and Morty.
doing in this game?
I think Batman.
There's a bunch of Batman stuff. Yes.
Batman,
There's
Joker,
another
Harley
big box.
Quinn.
Yeah, there's another big box of 4 for those.
But even within these, we could have mixed
And then
and
there's
matched.
2 more of these.
But even with
There's,
these,
Ron
Voldemort, the bases come off, and Voldemort and Harry can be on the same team if you want. There's nothing that says you can't mix and match. In theory, the powers and the abilities are balanced-ish enough so that you can do that. I don't know about... It'd be interesting to see if, like, 2 of the characters on the same side had a 2 rolling defense and the other 2 had a 1 rolling defense. I wonder if the powers work. But if Harry Potter and Bellatrix hooked up, your starting pool would be 1 yellow, 2 blues, and 1 gray. So you'd only have 1 yellow token at your disposal, so
Right.
you wouldn't be able to do flipendo twice in a row.
Yeah.
So maybe
Okay.
that's the balance, right? Maybe that's the balancing between...
Interesting.
Well, there's a neat... So there's expansions. Well, they're not expansions. They're standalone games. There's a 2-player version with Ron and Draco Malfoy, right? So... But those characters can come into this game as well, and they come with another board. I don't know. I haven't looked at the boards for those, but
And there's a red color token as well that you spend. We don't. This game doesn't have it, so it doesn't come with them. Yeah, there are in the rules. They list 4 different of the tokens, and we also did not play with these 2 weapons, the dagger and the Felix Felicitas potion.
It's a luck potion.
Yeah. The dagger is challenge 2, so you can do an extra non-challenge action.
Whoa.
Character may do an extra non-challenge action if you hold the dagger.
Sure.
All right? But the dagger is another thing you spend. It goes on the 1
Okay.
when you spend it, and then
okay.
it comes back. And then, let's see, what does it say? When this character challenges a target, you may place this card on 3 of your cooldown track before you roll the dice, and you set one of your die automatically to the 3 exclamation points.
Woof.
Oh.
So
Right.
that's a luck. That's the feeling.
Right, but you can do that once every 3 turns, basically.
Huh.
And their little hands hold them, right?
Yeah, I believe they can
Everybody's hand is
actually...
ready to hold something.
It's ready to hold.
Yep.
So I can.
There you go. It fits right there.
Yeah.
Ta-da.
Just like that.
What do you think, Dave?
I really like it. I think it's a very clever... What I liked about it is the simplicity of it. I understand what you're saying,
Yeah.
but a lot of tug-of-war games are like that, where once you really understand the game, that sort of slightly repetitive back and forth thing becomes palatable because everybody kind of knows what you're doing. And this definitely, I think it's very smart of them to not add too much, for lack of a better term, chrome to this game, to
Right.
make it simple,
Yeah.
right? They're trying to reach not probably just gamers, but people that might just like Funko Pop things.
Absolutely.
And they're like, oh, I mean, for all I know, are these unique to the game, so that makes them even more collectible?
Sure, I don't think they're a different size.
I mean, I'm
Yeah, they're
because
different
the
size
Funko
than
Pops
the
are
normal
bigger,
Funko
right?
Yeah,
Pop.
I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
so-
I don't know if these come this size in something else. I don't recall seeing any this size, but there's so much Funko stuff that
Right.
pops
So
up
it's
that you
genius from a marketing standpoint because if you already have all the Harry Potter Funkos, oh my God, there's new ones,
Yeah.
and you have to buy the game to go with them. Well, what the heck?
And
right?
it's a fun game. It really is fun. We had played the very basic version of this briefly on the BGG cruise, and it's very basic. It wasn't quite as
Well, the rules.
and we
are-
played it with 4 people too, but it just wasn't as exciting as this.
Well, the basic rules that you're referring to actually stop you before you get to the scenarios. You don't play with any of the scenarios.
Yeah, I think that's
or the
probably-
weapons, and it actually says in the rules, stop. Don't read any further. Just play now with what you know. So I think the basic game is arguably not even necessarily as much of a game as it is kind of a training.
just get you the system.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Just to let you understand. Because here, let's flip this
So
over.
knocking down and
Well, you'll see on the other side of the board. I specifically did not choose to play on the other side of the board. Line of sight issues on this side of the board are funkier.
Right, because there's all this stuff in the way.
Yeah, and so now, and you can move into this space, right? But then it's a question of, again, they do a good job of cutting around the corners, but movement becomes slightly funkier, line of sight becomes sort of funkier,
funky over.
funky-oier. And some of the stuff was on the other side of this. Like, this is a territory one. So, in this case, you want to get, I guess, into this scoring area. Let's see, if one or more of your characters is in the scoring area at the end of the round, gain 1 point. Ignore this when playing with 2 characters per side. So, if we played 2, that wouldn't matter. Instead, if you have the most characters in the scoring area at the end of the round, gain an extra point. Extra points, by the way, are the ones that go on your cooldown track, so you don't even necessarily keep that. So in this case,
The
you're just
art
trying
is
to.
great,
In this
too,
case, you're just
though.
trying to knock out people.
Yeah, totally.
King of the
Hey,
Hill.
there's the
Vanishing
Yeah, they did a
cabinet?
good job.
cabinet, yeah.
They did a good job with this, and it will not surprise you to learn. I noticed on the other side that, like, one of the employees
Yeah, it
in
was
Diagon Alley is also like a Funko Pop character.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the owl is a Funko.
Oh, that's
owl.
so that's the puking pastels. That's the character
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
that's barfing, I guess. All the although I don't was it?
No,
lady?
it's a display.
right.
That's
it's not
a
an actual
display.
character. I understand.
But the owl is a Funko.
Yeah.
The
Oh, wow.
It's a
Okay.
Funko Owl. Yeah, they did a
Oh.
really nice
That
job.
I
on
was
that.
noticing.
That's Ollivanders right there.
There and
See the little boxes.
Yes.
We were trying to see. We thought that might have been.
I made this.
or whatever his name is
You talking about Sirius Black?
Sirius Black is a Funko Pop.
Oh, like on his little wanted
In
poster.
his little wanted poster is a Funko Pop.
That's so good.
No, they did a really. I think they did a really, really good job, and we didn't show it. We didn't show it on camera, but the box is nice so that you can see the Funkos that are included in your game.
So we got one of the Funko Pop.
I think that's
Ghostbusters?
Spengler.
Yeah, it's a
Ghostbusters?
Ghostbusters,
Oh,
and
yeah,
so
the
that's the
size.
normal size Funko dude, and then there's one from the game.
Well, interesting enough, fits in the square, but
Yeah, the heads would
doesn't fit on the.
No.
Okay, clear all that out. Let's bring out some
Okay.
stuff.
So now we'll see the boards.
Yeah,
in
here,
the smaller boards.
take
I
this
think.
away,
Yeah.
take this away. So, there's the Batman one with the Joker.
Yep.
And there's more Batmans,
Batgirl,
but
right?
let's see. Yeah, let's see. I don't know that. Oh, it's in plastic.
Yeah,
You wanna
yeah.
open
The
it?
boards.
If you want to open it, but
Yeah.
we'll look at one anyway. Okay.
Well, it's the same. I want to see one of the smaller ones actually because I want to see how much, how big they are.
All right. Well, you want to see one of the smaller ones? We got the Golden Girls. I like that they have the other two. Is it the other two? Or
Yeah,
is-
I think.
No, it's the same two that are in the thing.
Okay.
Which two would you pick
Yeah.
if you had to pick two of the Golden
Oh,
Girls?
it's B. Arthur and Rhea.
And Betty White?
No,
I would assume it's Betty
the
White.
It's the
Blanche.
Southern Blanche Dubois, but can't remember the.
Oh,
actress's
you're right.
name.
It folds different.
But it's a pretty big size board. Just
Oh wow.
Whee! Oh wait, look at this. This has
Oh.
like
A boardwalky thing. Oh,
this has room for.
your
oh, it's
character
just
Cards and
cards.
stuff.
Right, yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Well, that's a very different game then, right? That small one. Here's the bigger size board. That's sort of like.
The condo. Did I
Yeah.
misremember?
Did you look at the cards?
Yes.
So there's
Flirt is a challenge.
All right.
Blanche. All right.
So there's one of the
Devereaux, not
there's one of the
Dubois.
red, there's one of the red tokens that you can get.
It shows you. I know I watched the show, but I don't remember it very well. But man, the figures are fantastic. But I
One,
It really does have a cake.
one of the items you can carry is a cake or a pie.
cheesecake.
It looks like a cheesecake.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Man.
The non-player character here is the gentleman caller.
Wow. Nice.
There was always one of those.
That is in fact a cheesecake.
That's great.
All right, and to move that board,
Move it.
let's look at the Rick and Morty one.
Rick and Morty.
At least Rick and Morty makes sense because Rick and Morty.
I know, but we can put Rick and Morty together with the
Golden Girls. Or with Harry Potter for that matter.
Exactly.
Well, I
If
don't
you wanna
know.
Look at the cards. Interesting. This board also has that.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Two-player game and then the
Oh, but yeah,
four-player
it's a
game.
two-player.
Well, no, it is a two-player game. Even the Harry Potter one is a two-player game, but it doesn't have this side to it, right?
They even have his bald spot.
All right.
It has the house, right?
Wow. Okay. What's the other side? Is it? Oh, it's the arcade. It's the blips and chits.
Flips and chips, baby.
Because there's Roy too.
Roy! Oh, Royce, that's so.
But so these guys are battling. I
Yeah.
don't know. That sometimes happens.
Well,
That's the Golden Girls.
They
he
need to-
tries
see
to
the
be his
bits.
conscience,
Right.
Lincoln's
basically.
got them over here.
So that's where their
I
battles
assume.
happen.
Does it come with the little gun?
Oh, the portal gun?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it has.
Yeah.
A portal gun.
Isn't that what that is?
Yep, that's the portal
Yes.
gun.
Yeah. It totally
Oh,
makes
he's got
sense.
the flask in his hand.
He does. Well, he's always drunk.
Yeah.
There you go.
I really want to fight the Golden Girls against Rick and Morty.
And who would win?
this-
Who would win that fight?
I don't know.
I have no idea. I can't even imagine it. That's why I'm so interested.
Well, there you go. You could have Rick and one of the Golden Girls and Harry Potter and Batman.
Yep.
And in which universe, though? Then you have to pick a universe.
That's
the
true.
arcade's pretty good. Oh, there's Roy 1 too, right? And then the sequel.
Roy 1, Roy 2.
No way.
Thanks for teaching us, Dave.
You are welcome, AJ, and thank you for watching Game Night. If you haven't subscribed to Game Night, or liked us for that matter, why don't you consider it? If you do subscribe, hit that little notification bell, and you'll get notifications, because that's what that bell does.